Hello Aquarius, welcome to High Priestess Tarot. Today I'm going to be doing your Will We Get Back Together love reading for January 2020. Before we get started though, just a friendly reminder that, I do read energies of the cards, and also time is fluid. So take what resonates and leave what does not. And with that being said, we're going to get right into your reading. All right. Spirit, will Aquarius and their lover get back together? Spirit, will Aquarius and their lover get back together? Will Aquarius and their lover get back together? Spirit, will Aquarius and their lover get back together, Spirit? All right, Aquarius. So your first card, this is how you feel about the breakup. This second card, this position is how your lover feels about the breakup. And this third card, this position is whether y'all will get back together or not. Okay, so Aquarius, I feel as though they broke up with you. You did not break up with them. This is the Judgment card. It's a major arcana card. It's in the reverse. It signifies definite change. Aquarius, they broke up with you and you were just at a loss right now because all of your plans, everything that you guys ever talked about, all of the, future plans that y'all have made together seem to have just completely come to a sudden stop because they've broken up with you. And this has been something that has really been weighing heavy on you. And you also feel like you really don't have a choice in the matter. I feel like whoever it is that you're with, your lover is just someone that has a very strong mind, and you've been with them long enough to know that once they make a decision and they have a particular way about them once they've made the decision, that they're pretty adamant about it. So I feel like right now that's how you're feeling for sure. You just feel like there's definitely a change that's going to be happening. It's out of my hands completely. I have no choice in the matter. And all of our future plans, everything that we've ever talked about of being together, etc., has just come to a complete halt. So sorry, Aquarius. Okay. So this is how they're feeling. This is some Pentacle energy. This is Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn. You could be dealing with a Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn, or somebody that has it strong in their chart. So how they're feeling about it is that they're just really working on themselves right now. They've let everything else, all these other pentacles, go to the wayside, and they're really working on themselves right now. So when they told you that they wanted to break up, it was because they're taking some time to work on themselves. I don't know if they feel suffocated by the relationship, if they feel that maybe the relationship wasn't headed in the direction that they were hoping it was going to head. I don't know if they feel like you're not on the same page as they are for some of you. Whatever it is that caused them to break up with you, it was because they really felt as though they needed some time to themselves and some time to work on themselves for sure. Whether y'all will get back together. Okay. So another major arcana card. So this is the Strength card. This is the card of Leo, actually. So you may be dealing with a Leo, or you may have some Leo strong in your chart, but this is really telling me that, once, I feel like your person is the type of person, and you know it very well as well, that once they've made up their mind about something, that there's really no going back from it. And I really feel like there's a possibility for sure that you guys are just not going to get back together. It's just like, it's just, and I think it's because this person that you're with is afraid of facing their problems head on. Like, it's not you, Aquarius. Let me just say that it's not you, it's them. And I know that's like such a cliche thing, and people hear it all the time, like, it's not me, it's not you, it's me. But in this reading, I'm really getting this strong feeling that it really, really is them, Aquarius. It is not you. Like, they broke up with you, and like, you're not even really sure why, and you really feel like it's just out of your control right now. You know, you're just, every plan that you all have ever talked about, everything that, you know, all the plans for the future that you've made, it's just come to a complete stop. It's like they're no longer interested. They're just like throwing you to the wayside right now. And you feel kind of lost, confused, and you feel like it's just completely out of your hands. Like, you have no choice in the matter, because the Judgment card here, it's in the reverse. And also, this is a major arcana card, which signifies that this is a major change. Like, you know, like, this is the real deal, because you know yourself, you know your partner long enough to know that, like, there's a certain way about them. And when they speak to you in a certain way, and when they tell you something in a certain way, you know that it's for real. And that's why you're feeling this way. And your partner right now, as far as how they feel about the relationship, they are really in that energy. They're in that Seven of Pentacle energy. They are for putting everything to the wayside to include you, and they're strongly just working on themselves. Whatever it is that happened in the relationship, however they're feeling, it really doesn't have to do with any kind of cheating or infidelity or third party. It really has nothing to do with that. It just really has to do with just like this sudden change. You could be dealing with a Gemini, quite honestly. They could be somebody that's just extremely hot and cold. And right now they're just like, screw this, like, I'm breaking up, I want to work on myself, everything that we've ever talked about, I'm just not in that space right now. I really just want some time to myself to work on me and do the things that I want to do. And it sounds really selfish, and I agree with you, Aquarius. It sounds, yeah, Aquarius. I agree with you. That sounds completely fucking selfish, and it is. But with this Strength card in reverse, which is another major arcana card, which stands for major change, they don't want to get back together, because they're not the type of person that faces any type of dilemmas, problems, especially when it comes to relationships. They don't face those types of things head on with this Strength card being in reverse. They're not, you know, they're not courageous enough to conquer and persevere through relationship problems and normal everyday problems that people face when they're in relationships. And, you know, they don't know how to take command of their own emotions and actions, and because, you know, and for that reason they do a lot of damage to the people that they care about. And that's why this Strength card being in the reverse in the final position tells me that no, you guys are not going to be getting back together, because this person does not have the strength to deal with problems head on. They don't have the courage to deal with problems head on. They don't have, you know, a mental clarity and a mental strength to deal with problems head on. Like, you know, they do a lot of emotional damage to the people around them, because they are so hot and cold. They have a strong feeling of dealing with the Gemini, y'all. Strong feeling. And all they want to do right now is just get back to them. And it's selfish as hell. I totally agree. But that's where they're at. That's the space that they're at. And I'm so sorry that you really feel like, oh my gosh, I have no choice in this matter. You know, everything that we've ever talked about in the future that we've planned has just come to a complete halt. Like, just because we're having some normal relationship problems, things that people go through on an everyday basis. But Aquarius, you have to understand the type of person that you're dealing with. You're dealing with somebody that just goes hot and cold in general. I feel a strong sense you're dealing with somebody who's just very emotionally unavailable. And, you know, whenever you go through normal relationship things, that with this Strength card in reverse, they just don't have the sense of being able to deal with everyday problems. They don't have the courage to do it. They don't have the, you know, proper mindset to do it. They don't have the ability. And so what they do is they just go into this mode. They just walk away and they go into the self-preservation. I'm just going to work on me and forget about every other pentacle. Forget about everybody else and just focus on me, because I don't have the courage and the strength to face everyday relationship problems. And you know what? I'm really sorry, Aquarius, that that's the reality of your relationship, but it's better now to learn sooner than later, quite honestly. I really don't get the vibe that you guys have been in this relationship very long. I feel like you guys are getting to learn each other. You've probably been in the relationship for some of you probably 6 months to a year or less. And with that being said, this is the kind of person that they're just emotionally unavailable, and they don't have the ability to go for the long haul. Aquarius, this has been your Will We Get Back Together love reading for January 2020. Thank you so much for watching. And again, please like, share, and subscribe to my channel, y'all. Bye-bye.